back to my channel with Lupita Ide. Thank you so much for watching this video and giving me the opportunity to share with you my monthly budget. Yes, today we're gonna do my April's budget. I had done it already, but I had not shared it with you guys. So that's what we're gonna do. I hope that you are having a very, very good day or night or evening. I am just waking up. I went and I got my coffee, and I thought it's the best time right now to do this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share. And if you want to be part of this family, don't forget to click that button down below and subscribe to our channel. It will be my pleasure to have you on my family. And please press that bell down below so you can receive a notification every time I upload a video. I do not have a set days to upload videos. I just upload randomly, but I do upload 2 to 3 times a week. I am a busy mom, so I cannot keep track with the days. If I was to give you a days, just know that I do upload 2 to 3 times a week. With that said, let's get started with our video. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my sticker sheet. I did not do the April label, so I'm just gonna write on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and decorate our page. I'm just gonna put here check 1 and check 2. Okay, so for my first check, it's gonna be around $9.50, and that's because that pay period is closed, and I'll be getting my first check this week. Or this coming up week, it's still Sunday. So then my next check, I'm gonna try to make it at least to 1,200, and that's the goal. It's gonna be about 2,150, and I already know by this amount that I have to try and make my income a little bigger. But with the situation that we're in right now, I heard my last day of work that they're canceling people instead of getting extra people. So we'll see. Now we're gonna go to our expenses, and before I write that, I really hope that everything is going great in your home, that your family is safe, that you are safe. Remember to stay safe at home, and I don't know, watch videos, learn more about budgeting, watch different people's way of budgeting and find your own. I know we all try to budget our own way, and that's how it works. You can never budget like someone else because your income is not the same. But yeah, just stay positive, my friends. We'll have better days, and let's pray so that this COVID-19 goes away and stops taking our people. So let's just start with our expenses. So like always, I'm gonna start with my rent, but I'm gonna change my pen. By the way, I'm using this pens. I thought I would be using them for my budget sheets that I create, but it didn't work out. So I'm just gonna be using it for my budget. So we have rent, and it's due on the 1st, which rent has been taken care of. Thank God I am blessed. I was able to pay my rent. At home, we have our job still. We do work in the healthcare. My sister works at a nursing home. I work in a hospital. My dad works at a nursing home. So we are still able to keep our jobs. I am just not able to put overtime because I am a part-time. So I would love to put overtime, but I'm going to be honest, I'm scared. I'm scared to bring something home. And whenever I work extra, most of the time I do not work in the area that I'm my floor. So I'm afraid that I'll be floated to another floor where we have our COVID. And so yeah, I don't know. I'm just scared. I do have 4 kids, and that's what scares me. I do not want to bring anything home. So I just try to stick to my scheduled days, and that's it. And, have a tight budget. Then we have knots, which is due on the 5th. And I don't even know what day I'm living in. I don't even know what date is today. But I think it's the 5th. I use my phone to record, so I can't even. I want to stop the recording. Not send a mail that they're gonna stop collecting payments. So I don't think this is gonna withdraw this month, but I'm still counting it in just in case. So it's 1:45, and my phone is doing the 6th, and it's 2:46. Costco is due on the 6th as well. As you can see, the beginning of the month, it's wow, 90. And then car insurance, it's due on the 7th. And this one is it's a new year, so I'm gonna estimate. I think before I was paying, I think 121, 122. I think right now it's gonna be like 135. I don't know. Every year it keeps going up, so I keep changing insurance company every year, but this time I didn't. Shop your way. It's due on the 13th, 120. And then I have my daughter's. Okay, so this month I had done my budget already, as you can see. Okay, this is like my practice sheet, and then I'll share it with you guys. So I had already taken my daughter to a basketball league, and I was gonna start payments in April, but due to the COVID-19, everything has been canceled. I still budgeted, and there was no date. I still budgeted for her monthly fee. I still budgeted for that, as well as I did for knots. So I'm thinking about what am I gonna do. It also depends on my check, because I had budgeted this, me thinking I was gonna put overtime. Okay, so we're gonna see if I'm able to put overtime. I had already budgeted this to amount, so I'm just gonna try to use the amounts towards my debt again. That's my plan, if I'm able to put in the overtime. So I have dentist, and this is another one that, because this is for my other daughter, Denise. So I should put here Denise. So I pay $80 monthly for her braces, and the charge comes in every first, and I have all month to pay it. So she's not gonna be seen. She was not seen in March, and she may not be seen in April. So I don't know if I still have to do the payment, because the office is closed. So there's no one to answer me and take a payment. So I don't know what's gonna happen with this payment as well. And then I have it's doing the 17th, and it's 55. And then I have Capital One, and this one is due on the 20th. For Capital One is I'm budgeting 35, maybe 25, but I'm just gonna budget 35 more just in case. And then I have Best Buy, which is due on the 23rd, and this one is around 90. And then of course gas, which I am not using. I'm not driving, I just drive to the market if I have to go to the market, or I drive to work. So I fill up my tank on my van, and I fill up my tank on my car, so I don't have to worry about gas. I'm not gonna budget for gas this you know what, yeah, this is for the month, so I'm just gonna budget 40, but I might not need it, just because I have my small car at a little more than half tank right now, and the van is on full tank. Since we're not driving the van anywhere, and if I happen to go low on my small car, I'll just use my van if it comes to me not having enough for gas. So I don't worry about gas. I'll just budget 40. And then we have food, which this, ever since school was canceled, I thought I was gonna be like so bad on my food income, but thankfully my dad and my sister, they all have been like so on it. You know, they go to the market. Before, no, before it's just me or my sister. She will go, but she will just bring whatever she's gonna cook. Right now it's like, because we don't know if we're gonna find items anymore. If any one of us goes to the market, we just bring whatever, like eggs, milk, you know, things that we use constantly, and we are not stocking up. We're just buying what we normally consume, what we normally eat day by day, and so on. So we do go to the market twice, at least twice or three times a week. Why? Because if we buy a lot of food, especially like burritos and like those instant food, kids are gonna eat it within the same day or two. There's nothing to do, and all they're doing is eating, right? And I'm not gonna stop them from opening the fridge. I'll just buy as we need. So like I was saying, my dad has been very helpful. My sister has been very helpful. um my dad buys food because he is still in charge of my little brother, which he's 15. And my sister, of course, you know, she helps out too because she has her daughter as well. I have the most kids. I do have 4 kids, so I spend the most. But right now with this situation, it's like we're not even keeping track of how much is spending, who is spending, whatever, you know. We just go to the store, bring stuff in. So what I'm trying to say is that I am not spending as much as I thought I was, because they have been helping a lot. And I am so thankful for that. I mean, I usually am the one in charge of food for everyone, because I am the one with more kids, and I have to make sure there's food in the house whether they help or not. But it's been really good. So I'm gonna continue budgeting my usual, because I have not noticed an increase on my food budget. If anything, I think I am spending less because they are going to the store more often. And then I have Evelyn, which her is 2 payments, is one payment each check, so it's 200, because I tried to give 100 a check, so I don't put a date. And this is how it's looking. So we're gonna add everything up, okay? So our total came to be 2,686. Okay. So looking at these numbers, I do see that I will not use this, okay, towards my debt, since they're not gonna charge it, and I really hope they don't. And then I am not gonna use this because, like I said, the office is gonna be closed. For how things are looking at the numbers with the COVID infected people, I don't think they're gonna open in April, so I don't think I'm gonna do that payment. And then I'm not gonna do this one because they're not gonna be playing, so they're not taking any payments as well. What else? And why am I doing this? Because I noticed that this is my income that I am looking at to get for April. And this is my number that I need to get to pay this. And before, if this is the first time you see a video of mine, you're going to be like, oh, why don't you work more, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to show you my August income, okay? And I was able to make it. I was able to pay everything. This is my August income. See, I will fill up the whole paper, and it was 4,421. I have no idea how I used to get this money. Of course, working, because I've always worked, but I was putting in a shitload of overtime. I was putting around 2 days or 3 days extra, or I will stay overtime whenever I went in. So right now, me looking at these numbers, I'm kind of like disappointed, because it's like with these numbers, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make it, or I might not make it. It's like, dude, you have to step it up and put in those extra hours. But how if, they are not getting a lot of people? I haven't received messages saying we need people. Usually we get messages. We need staff. I'm not getting those messages. But it is what it is. So minus, I'm gonna leave this number. I'm just gonna do minus the payments that I believe I'm not gonna be doing. Minus 50, minus 80. It's 2,000. Okay, so it's 2,411, and I'm still short by about almost like 275 around there. Okay, because I need 2,000. I need at least this 2,411. That's what I need. Oh my god. You guys, when I did that like 2 weeks ago. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna do it, blah blah. But now that we are in April, I didn't do any overtime. This check is already gonna come in. This check is already closed. There's no time for me to put overtime. The only one that's gonna help me, it's gonna be this one, which I am speechless right now that I'm looking at this, and we are in April. Good news is I do have my tax money, not all of it. I did put away 3,000, and those 3,000 was gonna be 1,000 for a trip that I had, which we will no longer be using that money for that. And I started using it towards my budget, because I knew that I will not be putting in extra days. So I'm using that for that. And then the other 2,000 was going to be payment for my dad, because I owe money to my dad. But I am holding that money as well, because we do not know how long this pandemic is going to last. So that's why I don't worry. I will try not to use that money as much as possible, but at least I know I have a little cushion. This is why it's important that you guys don't always spend your income tax right away. I am lucky that I didn't give my dad the payment, that the money for the trip was just sitting there, and I didn't even spend money on me or anyone else. What I did with that money was I put some towards debt, and the rest was just there sitting in the bank. Good thing I did that, because now that's my cushion. With that said, I want to thank you all for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to be part of this journey, budgeting with me, I want to be debt free. I also do my debt tracker, and yeah, so you want to join me, please hit that subscribe button down below and be part of our family. I'll see you all on my next video. Bye bye.